I don't know what to say. You know what? Let's just get into this.
I'm just saying, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, we got to talk about it. I'm not passing up an opportunity to do an Alyssa Mercante video, man.
My leg!
We're not passing that up. Alyssa Mercante apparently made a video, and the title of the video is called "Hating Me Gets Them Views. Here's My Story." And we got to talk about it. So make sure you like the button, subscribe to the video. Yeah. And do those things. And we're going to get into it. So she released a video. You can see the thumbnail here. Unfortunately, I was gonna do a live stream, and we was going to react to the video live. But the video got taken down. And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But as you can see, thumbnail here has Smash JT, Toasty, Hypnotic, a couple of randos from the internet, and I was able to watch the video. It does include me in there. It includes...
It's a shame I'm not included. Take a look at this. 306 likes and 2 dislikes. How much you want to bet that Alyssa Mercante is one of them? So Alyssa, how does it feel to have hate or perhaps have more dislike than any other channel? Yet, you're now complaining about YouTube algorithm or being censored by YouTube. You do know that TOS doesn't take sides. Hey, look at me. I'm also trying to avoid myself from breaking any TOS. So far, I've only got a copyright warning, okay? Not a copyright strike. Well, except a music claim, okay? Music, it'll always be copyright, okay? That is something I cannot do anything about. It's just how it is. But for other TOS, I only got a warning, which I will do better. And my best chance to do that is that I'm Asian.
Will of the Fans, it also includes Ryan Roger Athe, Cult Classic Cakes. It includes pretty much everybody in there, probably save for maybe Kata, because Kata doesn't really make videos on Alyssa Mercante. But I do. I definitely do. And it's been taken down. So one of the things that I did want to acknowledge before we begin the roasting session on Alyssa Mercante, I did want to acknowledge that she did wind up showing receipts, right, of people sending her ridiculous emails and messages telling her to delete herself, which we don't condone over here. Like, we don't condone that. And
That's true. I don't condone that.
Also said for some years, if you're receiving death threats, show the receipts. Well, she did. So take that into consideration. She did show the receipts, although maybe you could argue she could have pulled those from anywhere. I don't know. All I'm saying is, if you out here messaging anybody, telling them to go delete themselves, or that you are going to go and delete them, or that they need to, end their life in any capacity, always remember this is over video games, nigga. It is not that serious. Even somebody like Alyssa Mercante does not deserve to die over video games. So if you out here doing that, that is ridiculous. So anyway, yep, she put the video is live. Hating Me Gets Them Views. Here's my story today. And the video was taken down. So you can see all the usual suspects, all the simps. Worth your time. This is a true look at how far gone a lot of the online gaming community is. Disturbing. Who is this nigga? Super Tecmo Bo. Okay. Phil, Alyssa Mercante is a force as a writer and a journalist and as a human being. Well, if that's the case, why she can't get another job? Huh? You can't tell me that. If she's such a great journalist and a great writer, why can she not get another job?
Now that is a good question. Why can't she get another job? And why can't many of these journalists couldn't even get a job, or perhaps they are doing YouTube and now they're finding it way harder to be a YouTube content creator. Seriously, many journalists keep on dunking on YouTubers, and now with losing their job, they're trying to go to YouTube and grow a brand, which now they knew how hard this YouTube is. It's a good thing Alyssa Mercante shows the receipt, but yeah, I don't know, folks. Do you think Alyssa Mercante will succeed on YouTube, or perhaps get another job after her lawsuit? I mean, seriously, what kind of employer or employee or whatever CEO would hire Alyssa Mercante when they heard about the lawsuit? I'm certain that lawsuit has already been known by everyone. Smash JT, I think Smash JT did made a video of containing his updated lawsuit or anything, and I'm certain it got a lot of traction. What are the chances of those people that watch Smash JT's video were in fact an employee or employment, aka HR? Think about that.
I've had nothing but positive and warm interactions with her. I bet they were warm, huh? I bet he's black. Yep, black as hell. McDizzle. Alyssa details her experience in this video, and it's kind of wild. If all you have heard is the anti-woke media machine spin on Alyssa, you might well hear it from her as well. Well, here's the thing. There was no spin, okay? She didn't give any details about who she was. All she talked about in the video was that she wrote the article, Sweet Baby Ink doesn't do what you think it does, and it changed her life forever. And then she detailed all the quote unquote harassment, clips from my video, clips from Smash JT, clips from Hypnotic, and others. It doesn't really change the stance on her. The stance is Alyssa Mercante lied by omission when she wrote that article. And when she was called out about it, instead of just saying, you know, well, I'll correct it or just ignoring it, she decided to push back. And she's had multiple opportunities to just shut up. And she won't. And here's the thing.
Let's think about that for a second. You know, people, or in this case, these wokies, keep on thinking to themselves, why can't these grifters choose somebody else? Why does it have to be me? Or better yet, here's the phrase. Why is it that these wokies still think that these grifters continue to get views while they don't? So here's the real thing. If you woke leftists or the woke mind virus could stop being such a moron, these grifters wouldn't be making this content. Look, it's not their fault. You guys, you woke leftists and the woke mind virus, and also the journalists, you created them. Listen, people like Atreus, Will the Fans, what else? Ryan Rogers, Smash JT, Hypnotic, Vera Dark, Cassie Cage. These people, all they have to do is look all your dumb tweets, every one of your stupid videos, mix them all together, and look at it to see what an absolute moronic take you have in front of everyone to see. It's not their fault. You did it to yourself. It's true, and that's what really happened. You do it to yourself.
Opportunities to just shut up, and she won't. And here's the thing. Much like I've said, every time she opens her mouth and does something stupid, I'ma roast her ass. The entire internet has decided to do that as well. She's the only one that doesn't want to be quiet. She won't back down, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not telling you to back down. All I'm telling you is, as long as you keep running your mouth, people gonna keep coming after your ass. I don't understand how Alyssa Mercante doesn't understand this. Look at Sugar Bear. Even Sugar Bear understands. Every time Sugar Bear opens his mouth, we roast his big ass. But Sugar Bear isn't always opening his mouth, is he? So Sugar Bear there isn't a video being made on Sugar Bear every week. But Alyssa Mercante don't want to be quiet. Sugar Bear, powerful and frightening stuff. It has been so disheartening to see how much the gaming community hasn't changed since Gamergate 1. Well, bitch, Gamergate 1 was about journalistic integrity. So, I mean, like, what this got to do with gamers? Alyssa, through all of this madness, has contributed to put out hugely important work that if it was so important, why she can't get another job?
Quite true. Gamergate 1 happened because of ethics in journalists. And not only just video game journalists, but journalists in general. Right now, the distrust between gamers, or in this case, the audience, the readers, to the journalists, is an all-time low. Here's a question. When is the last time you ever listened or read and trust a video game journalist? And for me, to be honest, I never actually trust any journalist. Never. Even when it comes to video games, I never trust journalists. Because I know there's always a hidden agenda within it. We don't know for sure, but there's always is. And it's the real reason why people go to YouTube to search for their favorite creators to see if their takes is different from the journalists.
Let's get to the juicy details. She goes, I expected this video would get mass reported, which is why it is airtight. YouTube creators, this video highlights the harassment campaign you allow to thrive on your channel. All of the videos I reference with harassing and violent language are still available. Let's chat. Here it is. We think your content violated our policy on personal identifiable information. Content that shares threatens to share or encourages others to share non-public, personally identifiable information isn't allowed on YouTube. This may include an individual's home address, email addresses, sign-in credentials, phone number, passport number, medical records, and bank account information. You can see an example around 144, although there could be other instances. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I only seen the video once. I don't know if she actually violated that policy. You know, YouTube be on that bullshit. So I don't know. I don't know if it was mass reported. I don't know if there was actually a violation. I don't know. Okay, here it is. The video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying. Here's an email sent. Now this is what I find hilarious. Here's the email sent to my YouTube contact. Could be a mass false flag, but on its face, it certainly seems like they want to silence those speaking out about how the platform allows for the monetization of harassment and even pushes it higher in its algorithm. First of all, this is laughable. This is laughable. Absolutely laughable. Absolutely. She's trying to insinuate that YouTube is somehow on our side and allowing this because they benefit from it. YouTube will allow whatever benefits them regardless, which includes you. You try to insinuate that YouTube is on our side is absolutely insane. With all the BS we went through with YouTube, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, well, sometimes the YouTube's not always on either side. They tend to play both sides. I mean, you remember what happened with Corey Kenshin? How did that ended up? Even though YouTube will try to deny that the favoritism allegation, that's how it is. They're not taking sides. Oh, and don't forget the dislike button, the debacle on that. Ooh, everybody roasted to high heavens and YouTube doubled down. And what else? I can list off anything because many people are having their fair share of YouTube TOS. Some people got it warranted, some people were wrongfully targeted. I mean, take a look what happened with Ryan Kinnell. Yes, which reminds me that Ryan Kinnell got 2 strikes in his channel because he criticized Naughty Dog. He was just 1 strike away from having his channel terminated. I mean, take a look what happened. They fight it out. See how far these woke leftists are willing to go? Why are people still not waking up, seeing this BS that they are willing to destroy a people's livelihood?
Let's read this email. She goes, hope all is well. Yesterday, I published my first major video on YouTube. It detailed the harassment campaign your platform has helped push and monetize for over a year. I find it interesting that you're so narcissistic as a person that you would go to YouTube begging them to, help you out while being antagonized. You're not a journalist anymore, Goofy. Every video referenced and shown in my video, save for one, is still available for viewing on YouTube. It only features a fraction of the harassment I have faced on the platform, as well as emails and DMs I have received. It is a report about harassment. It does not contain harassment of others except for me. I suspect the people harassing me on your platform mass reported my video. Considering how much of this content has been allowed to fester on the platform, I find it woefully ironic that my video was removed. I am reaching out to my news contacts to highlight how YouTube not only allows this content to thrive, but removes videos from victims discussing their own harassment. How far you think you're gonna get threatening YouTube? Are you dumb? You must be dumb. Like, be for real right now. Be for real. How far you think you're gonna get threatening the platform that you want your video to prosper on? The reason why those other videos are up, mine, Hypnotic, Smash JT's, is because it's not harassment, bitch. It's not.
That is true. It's not harassment. Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is not harassment. What is with these people? Can't they even understand the difference between harassment and constructive criticism? Look, Alyssa, why did you block the replies? Why did you turn off the comments? Alyssa Mercante is, in fact, as you read the title, 300%. I think the chances of her winning against Smash JT is very slim. Now, the journalists. Ironic, isn't it, when the journalists keep on dunking or perhaps insulted YouTubers for I don't know how many years, and now they're finding out for themselves that making YouTube videos is hard. I mean, it's true. Many of these journalists are now going to YouTube because they want to start their own channel or their own podcast. It's gonna be a tough competition. I know that for certain. For me, yeah, I do gaming Let's Plays, but then I grow, I learn, I edit, and guess what? My second channel, the one you're watching right now, is about less than 600 subscribers away from monetization. And I'm still learning. Regardless whether I'm monetized or not, I'm still learning. I'm still finding a way how to gain more viewers, more subscribers. And I know after monetization, things will get even pretty harder because we all know every time January or anything, I believe, advertisers were less because everybody don't spend as much in January because that's just how it is. Now, I just want to say that whether or not it is warranted, but sometimes if it is true, and I say if it is true, then it is probably warranted. Although the problem is, where is Alyssa Mercante was going to find some help? So here's the thing. Always remember, constructive criticism is not harassment. And this is the one thing many people, they refuse to listen or they oblivious to even understand this. For me, I get comments all the time. What I do is just leave them be. I didn't delete anything, unless of course if it's hurtful comment, I delete it. If not, or perhaps if it is constructive criticism, I leave it be. Why? Because once you have it, you learn from it, do better, and then move on. That's it.
I'll help.
Me too. Thank you, both of you.
a like and subscribe if you want gaming news, gaming theories, or you just want to see me play games. You can visit my first, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.